to this for so long.
The whole pandemic thing was happening. They was, in the little performance center. That WrestleMania. Yeah. That was the only match I got into that whole WrestleMania.
Charlotte comes back, wins the Rumble, and there's a problem. Only because she's Charlotte Flair.
It's Big Dave with Terrell and TJ talking wrestling, giving real hot takes. The best wrestling talk in St. Louis. Welcome to the Is This Thing on Pro Wrestling Podcast.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Is This Thing on Pro Wrestling Podcast. Welcome to the show. Unfortunately, we don't have one of our brothers with us, Terrell. He decided to take the night off. He got things to do. But I got my boy TJ here. What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's going on, Big Daddy Dave?
Yeah.
How's the baby treating you?
Yeah, he's good. We actually just came back from this place in Manchester. Just checking it out. It was pretty good. It was a unique twist on like mozzarella sticks.
Okay. You ate good.
Oh, real good. It's like a Korean place, man. And they had like what are they called? Like corn dogs, but then it was like corn dogs with like dipped in like Cheetos and stuff like that. It was pretty good. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's different. I never heard of that one.
Yeah, the wife, she always on TikTok. She found it on TikTok.
Yeah.
So anything she found on TikTok, we gotta try it.
He said keep it fresh.
Yeah, keep it interesting. Mix it on.
Keep it fresh. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So we finna go ahead and go to the first video. We got TNA debut on the AMC network.
And they had my boy on there.
Yes, sir. Let's check it out.
You on AMC a flop. Now, top story today looks at TNA's debut on AMC, as a number of ex-WWE names debuted for the promotion. The first name to debut for the promotion was Sonya Deville, as Deville will now be using the name Daria Ray. Ray will be acting as an on-air authority figure for the promotion, and she received an enthusiastic response from the live crowd. During a stint in WWE, her work as an authority figure was perhaps her best work, so this is a logical fit for the former WWE star. Another name to cross the line was Elena Black, aka Cora Jade. Black had a brief run in the promotion last year, but this does appear to be a full-time run for the former NXT talent. Now, there were rumors that Chris Jericho was also going to show up on the premiere episode, but that never materialized. This doesn't mean that Jericho doesn't have a run in the company at some point in 2026, but it certainly fuels the speculation that Jericho is returning at the Royal Rumble in 2 weeks' time. As expected, AJ Styles would also appear on the show, and he cut a passionate promo to open the broadcast. There are rumors that AJ is going to wrestle for the promotion, especially with 2026 being his final year in wrestling. But probably one of the wildest returns on the show was Dixie Carter, and she was brutally booed by the live crowd. A lot of TNA fans blame her for the failings of the company, so this reaction isn't exactly shocking. What is quite shocking is the reviews on the show itself, as on Cage Match it currently has a rating of 1.6. Many fans actually took to social media to air their disappointment at the show's pacing, as it seemed horrible. Having Dixie Carter on the show was also a choice. At least the night went out well, with Santana winning the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. One user comment mentioned, "Yeah, this was bad. 2 hours and barely 30 minutes of wrestling in it. Not to mention a lazy opener, a terrible segment introducing Mr. Elegance, followed by a not great match, and just all the boring filler in between. Hell, you had AJ Styles come out and all you had him do is a 2-minute promo? Unreal." This gets a single point purely for Santana recapturing the world title in a good match against Kaz. Is the response to TNA's debut episode on AMC a little too harsh? If you guys watched it, what did you guys think of it?
Did you happen to see the show, man? Was it that bad?
No, I watched the clips online. I mean, it didn't look that bad. I mean, to me, it was a step up from what they normally were. It's moving forward. It pushed them on AMC, and under a bigger spotlight. To get them men and women a good, I guess you would say a good running chance, and then to kick the show off with, of course, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Whether it's a 2-minute promo or a 5-minute promo, they giving AJ his flowers.
Right.
It's good.
Can't too many of them come back. It's not a lot of, as far as like ODT and that people. They either in AEW or they gone, or they WWE. Yeah.
Right. I was shocked that they didn't pull Kurt out.
Yeah, Kurt was in TNA longer than he was in WWE.
Yeah, I mean, some of his best matches was in TNA.
Yeah,
that was the full wrestling machine when he was in TNA. You know, but I mean, I don't think it was that bad of a show. I mean, you know, I didn't watch some indie shows. You know what I'm saying? Back when on cable when it was channel 22, and you watched them down at the athletic club down there on Broadway.
Oh my God.
Go way back. You know, so I done watched some bad shows, but I wouldn't say it was a bad show. To me, it was good to see them get a little spotlight, to get a little shine.
Man, they talk about Dixie Carter. She got booed out of the building for what? What's so wrong with
you know
Dixie?
How they feel about old Dixie, man. She didn't do him right, and you know she was just running everybody, and you know. But at the same time, she kept the company afloat. You know, she kept the men and women paid.
She was the money.
They checks weren't bouncing like Paul Heyman checks back in the day.
That's the thing. She had the money. She was the owner, right? She cut the checks.
She cut the checks.
Yeah,
man, what she did, but she kept all the men and women fed.
And Russo, he was the one, you know, with the creative.
Yeah,
for a couple years there, right?
I think Jim was over there for a little while too.
Who?
Jim Cornette was over there for a little while too.
Yes,
I believe
he was.
Yeah.
Yep. All the old heads from WCW came over for a little while.
So you know, when you start pointing the blame, you got to put the blame on a little bit of everybody.
Yep.
You know, on a little bit of everybody. Shoot.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, TNA, man, they had a nice point, man, where they was putting on some good wrestling with Samoa Joe. You know, when Jeff Jarrett over there, when he was king of the mountain, when Kristen Cage was over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was nice. But now they got that whole partnership with WWE, so they get to kind of go back and forth and play with their wrestlers.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which is cool because they can get them, like I guess you would say, loan them some stars. Because AJ gonna have a match over there sooner or later.
Yeah, for sure. Right now he just poking his head in and like you said, they're giving him his flowers. But right now, since with the partnership,
they gonna give him his right. He gonna get a match.
No, I like that TNA is a valuable. Say what?
Bound for Glory.
Is that the next show?
No, AJ Styles was on there when he was on there giving one of the guys the world X Division champion over there. So it's like his second time, you know, appearing on there within the last 6 months.
Yeah, he was on that kid. He had a match on SmackDown. Who did he face? I think he faced SmackDown. He faced. I think it was a veteran of some sort.
On SmackDown?
Yeah.
Who that was?
Yeah, the X Division champion. He had a match on SmackDown.
Oh, I missed that today.
Yeah, the young guy. You know, they got to mention he's 21.
Oh, he's young kid. Oh, he the one that partnered with Javon Evans.
Yeah.
For that Saturday Night Main Event. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I definitely hope the best for TNA. They are still a valuable wrestling company.
Yep.
They got a lot of wrestling history, so that's important to overall pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
Leon Slater.
That's his name.
Yeah.
He's dope.
Carmelo. Yeah. Okay.
That's right for the U.S. title, the Open Challenge.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like you say, TNA, they've been around for a minute.
Over 20-some years.
TNA been around for a minute, man. They hung in there for a minute. So
even during their rough times when they was just Impact, I don't think they really ever caught fire as Impact. That's why they switched it back to TNA. But all they needed was really the platform to really, be out there and say, hey, we are TNA. We are, our own brand, but we with WWE, but we are still TNA.
Exactly. Gotta get a little bit of that rub.
Yeah. The rub, brother. But my boy Mike Santana, anything he do, I'm in support of whatever he do.
He go hard. So it was good to see him win the championship back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was good to see him win the championship back. They had a mean street fight from the clips I seen.
They had a what?
I said they had a mean street fight. Well, I guess a Texas death match it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was a mean when they got it on. They took some big bumps some table splashes and jumping off the dang on the ladder, the ball were on the back. So they was gonna show off a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the show, man, because everybody, and that's the thing with these reviews, we give our opinion, but I never want to be the one to just go on a podcast and just rant.
Right.
I want to be logical about it, and I want to know. I have an idea of where they're going. We've been watching wrestling too long not to know, like, okay, they swerve us sometimes, but what direction they're gonna go in. So I hope the best for TNA, and
yeah, because they did the whole thing with NXT. When they had Trick Williams win the TNA championship.
Yeah.
I thought that they would I guess you would say return the favor and have somebody from TNA, Moose, win the NXT championship.
That'd be something.
That'd be something. Mm-hmm. Shake it up a little bit. It's all right. I got a partnership. Y'all give it back. Why not?
Right.
Why not?
It's like Debo bike. It's like it's both ours.
Right. That's how they treat them.
All right. Let me go to the next video. The next topic.
Next up, the real reason why WWE changed WrestleMania plans. It's been widely reported this week that the WrestleMania plans have changed. Roman Reigns vs. Cody Rhodes Part 3 was initially planned, but now that's off the table. In relation to the reason why, the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter offers an explanation, and it comes down to the potential audience fatigue. The way it was explained is that Triple H took another look at the Rumble to Mania plan direction and decided that doing a Rhodes vs. Reigns match for the third time in 4 years and spending months building the direction would lead to audience fatigue. In relation to what is now set for the WWE title on the grand stage, WWE is looking at 2 key matches. The 2 ideas for Mania at this point are a 3-way for the title with Rhodes, Fatu, and McIntyre, or just McIntyre versus Rhodes. The straight match is easier because there has to be a single winner at the Royal Rumble and at the Chamber for CM Punk, whoever the other champion is. So Rhodes winning the Chamber could be Rumble, but my gut is Chamber makes the most sense, would get him in. There's always ways to get Fatu in if need be. And this naturally leaves out Roman Reigns, but according to the report, his creative direction will be known at the Royal Rumble. Next up, could we...
Yeah, man. So, looks like WrestleMania plans have been changing, but leading to WrestleMania, the card is always subject to change. Like, they can have somebody for the Royal Rumble, but they can switch it at any point.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta, I guess, go with the old school way. Wherever kind of the crowd is kind of taking it. Like the whole thing with The Rock and Cody and everything. The Rock was supposed to go against Cody at Roman at WrestleMania, but due to the fan outrage, they kind of, persuaded. To me, that's the organicness of pro wrestling. Right. If the people getting behind them, you push them. If they ain't, you pull them back. Whoever they loving, now hating, you kind of play with it a little bit. You kind of go off what the people feel with. I think over the last, I know these past, year, they have gotten totally away from that. Otherwise, we'll be looking at an LA Knight World Heavyweight Champion.
It might be leading to that.
Yeah.
You don't see it?
I mean, I've seen it before they took them off TV. I guess they wanted to make us miss them.
Yeah. But it's kind of like the same thing happened. Well, Austin was off for a year with a neck surgery, but it would happen. I was probably like 6 weeks ago. So they time it around like the end of November.
Yeah.
And then going into the WrestleMania season.
That Rumble, that big pop.
Yeah, they just brought him off TV just for a little while.
Right, that big pop for the Rumble, but with Cody. Like now, not having the belt, but then him entering into the Rumble, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna pick Cody back in that spot again so quickly. I wouldn't think it.
Please don't.
I think give Cody a nice break. Give him a little break.
Yeah, for sure.
Somebody else to play with him with. But then by him, I guess going back and forth with Jacob Fatu, I'm wondering when I was watching Friday, is Fatu now a heel or is he a baby face? He attacking random people and
Yeah, I like the fact that he is a tweener. People gonna cheer him regardless because he got that badass like
Yeah.
He can really go anywhere, and whether you like it or not, he is who he is.
That's true.
He need that. He need that. Like that's what the Stone Cold was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or like the CM Punk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk, speaking of CM Punk, he kind of losing his edge.
Let's just say he's on his best behavior now, man.
Yeah.
He approaching this twilight of his career just like Cena, the next stage of his career. I don't see him wrestling past 50 like a Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, gotta keep it cool.
Yeah. So yeah, keep it cool. He definitely don't want to go back to AEW.
Yeah, he kind of done with that. I mean, but hopefully they can focus the main event of WrestleMania around him. Because I mean, if I guess within time, if Seth come back,
yeah,
but I guess a lot of people say, well, he'll probably be going after Breaker first, but I don't know that Breaker. You may have a triple threat: Breaker, Punk, and Rollins.
Yeah, I could see that for WrestleMania.
Yeah, them three, because them three got issues with each other. That'd be nice.
What matches?
Breaking the main event.
Mm-hmm. That's where they want anyway. They gonna do what they gonna do. Breaker, just because we haven't seen him really do anything since the match with Punk on Raw, they still got Breaker in their back pocket with the whole suspension thing.
Most definitely, he vicious.
Yeah.
I mean, he's more likely the high. I guess you would say the shining star of Monday Night Raw.
Basically,
physicality wise, getting out there and doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
People. I know I enjoy seeing him when he come out there and he wrestles and he does the thing. So to see him in the main event at WrestleMania, doing something again with Punk, and then on top of and adding Seth Rollins on top of that, put them all in the Hell in the Cell.
All right, year 2000, the 6-man Armageddon. They'll never do that again, man.
Oh boy,
and they ain't done it since.
The 6-man Hell in the Cell.
Man, I had watched that a couple of weeks back, man. It's still just
they got it on the vote now on YouTube.
It stands the test of time, man.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But
it's beautiful.
I wouldn't have minded if they did Cody Roman 3, because within a 4-year time frame, they did Rock and Austin 3 times at Mania. From 99 to
17, 20,
15,
and 15,
17, 19.
Yeah.
And so I don't think
the last one.
It wouldn't have been audience fatigue to me. I think the audience, we would have been wondering how. I mean, like Roman would have to win the Chamber or something like that, or how it would come together. I think that would be the main thing, because Roman.
I think it would also, like you say, it would have been crowd fatigue if they could have wrote the story as well as they did before.
Right.
To give us a reason to care.
Yeah, it won't be.
If they ain't give us a reason to care, then I can see fatigue, because it's like
it don't get no more important than how Cody had to finish the story. Like the first year was about finishing the story, but he came up short. And so Cole, he debuted. Was that his debut? No, he debuted the year before at Clash of the Castle, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then at 40 he did it, and so I think this will be about Roman getting the title back, but then he will have to face the title will have to come back off Drew, though, and that's not we don't need that right now. We don't want that.
No. See what you got to see what he gonna do with it.
Right.
Give him a chance.
Yeah, he need to carry it to Mania.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Give him a chance. See what he gonna do with it. Don't take off over too abruptly.
Yeah, because I think the fans will be pissed all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like Cody, he's his goodwill. It's still there, but it's just like what Drew said. The QV1 vanilla era is over, something like that. It's like
I think that's got to take them to another level. I guess you would say it's like an onion. You gotta have another level of it. We didn't see the emotional side of Cody. we starting to see, we saw the aggressive side of Cody a little bit with Kevin Owens, and a little bit with not at all with John Cena, because he couldn't stop hugging and crying with John Cena. So we see him overly emotional. And then with Drew, he got a little bit, up under his skin. So I'm just wondering what's the next layer of Cody. Cody gotta go watch that Three Faces of Foley. You
said that before.
Bro, it's brilliant. Of just watching him just up his character. But he's just sitting down having an interview. But in the interview, he's evolving, he's morphing.
Yep.
And I think that's what Cody needs. He need a fresh coat of paint.
He need to change his music. He need to make like a heel version of it, just something that with a different tune catch to it.
They wore it out too much.
It's worn out to death.
They didn't leave it special like they should.
But then he had that music in the indies. He's had that music over 10 years.
Yeah, he had the music for a minute, yeah. Because that's the same music he had at AEW, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was the same music, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Same music.
Right, but with all the sing-along.
Right. Yeah.
With all the sing-along. But I don't know, a lot of people I was hearing they were saying online about Sami Zayn either beating Drew or winning the Rumble going into WrestleMania.
I can say, man, this could be Sammy's year. This could be it finally, especially with all the Saudi Arabia stuff and how he attached to that.
Yeah. So then, like you said, with the WrestleMania plans changing, of that being a big factor, with LA Knight, I'm sure coming back at the Rumble, that being a big factor. Brian Breaker on the horizon, that being another one. So, the card should be stacked.
Yeah.
It should be stacked. They don't mess it up.
Mania card 42, it's got to be way just – it ain't going to be like how, back in the day with them cards was stacked, but it's got to be a good card, man, where it's worth it. Like, because the ticket prices they're astronomical, and it's got to be worth going. Like, I wanted to go to 41 last year. I'm so glad if we did. Oh, my God. But looking at the card, if the prices are decent somewhere, I may consider it.
Yeah, like you said, if it's decent, if it's giving you a reason.
Yeah.
Give you a reason. I guess we'll see what happened after the Rumble. Because the Rumble, not this week, next?
I think it's next.
The 31st, I believe.
Yep. Should be the last day of the last Sunday of the month.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's go into the next one. Massive. No, I wanted to skip that one actually. Because this is what they were saying.
We get a massive WWE debut tonight. Could tonight's Smackdown broadcast from the UK see a huge debut? Well, it turns out that the former AEW star powerhouse Hobbs is now free to debut on WWE programming, and according to Fightful Select, if the deal is done, Hobbs could debut tonight on the Blue brand. Fightful Select reported the news on January 4th.
Now, this was on Friday, obviously.
14th, and now Hobbs' deal has expired. There's no non-compete, and he could appear as soon as WWE SmackDown if a deal gets done. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select confirmed with their sources the expectation is that Hobbs will at least have an altered name, although simply Hobbs could be possible. The report adds that the offers to Hobbs to stay in AEW were huge, but now the pitch has been made, and Hobbs looks to be set for the WWE main roster. Sean Rossap learned that contract negotiations between AEW and Hobbs started in recent months, and offers were made all the way up to this week. It was communicated to us that the offers were quote-unquote huge, but Hobbs has made his mind up and tried to not burn bridges on the way out. Sean Rossap has learned that the pitch was for Hobbs to appear on the main roster. This certainly adds some intrigue to tonight's SmackDown broadcast, and it'll be an exciting way to shake up the Blue brand by having a huge debut on the show tonight. Next up...
Now, obviously, that didn't happen. This was before SmackDown on Friday, but I think Hobbs is signed, man. He's signed. He's ready to go. What you think?
Oh, I'm liking it. Maybe they actually do something with him. Versus just kind of have him just sitting. Because I think I was talking about this last week when he was doing the Book of Hobbs and that whole thing.
Yeah.
They was kind of building momentum with him of us interested in it and wondering what's going on with him. They just dropped the ball, flatlined it. I think he may have caught an injury or so. And when they brought him back, they teamed him up. You know,
they could do another like Hall of Pain with him, like how they did with Mark Henry. Book a House Hall of Pain.
That'd be nice. Have Mark Henry walk up there with him. Give him a little rub.
Mark with him?
Yeah. Think about
I didn't think about that.
These legends deals. Why not use these legends, man, to give them a rub? Speak for them a little bit. Why not?
That would be dope. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Debut with somebody like a Mark Henry. It'll definitely give him some type of legitimacy. For people who don't know him.
It'll put eyes on him. Because you have Mark Henry out there standing in the ring. He got the microphone. I want to introduce to you, somebody that I have worked with, talked to, I have mentored, whatever. And he introduced him and he come out there.
Mark, he was in AEW when he was doing it's time for the main event.
Yeah.
So it was.
So he was over there for a little while when Howard was over there. So I'm sure they done bumped heads.
Yeah.
So why not have Mark Henry, come on out there?
That's if Mark want to be back on the road though, but they only work once or twice a week. Like they don't have live shows no more.
No, but you can just have Mark just introduce him, do a couple of vignettes with him, or he can just do some vignettes where he just talking to him and talking about him. But just I guess the biggest thing would be just getting eyes to pay attention to him and to look at him.
Right.
He a big old dude. He ain't bad in the ring.
Yeah, he legit. I like Hobbs a lot, man. He's legit.
I enjoyed him. I enjoyed him at AEW.
Yeah.
I enjoyed him at AEW. So hopefully, I don't know whether he would go to the main roster or NXT. More than likely, probably NXT first.
Yeah, only for a little while. I'll say 6 months. But it's got to be a completely dominant run, like 6 months. Like right off the bat, win the title, run roughshod through NXT. Ooh. And he's so good. He's just so good, and he'll leave the belt in the ring like Obafemi and just come up and just do the same thing on the main roster. But they have to have that set out for him for it to look good, for it to come off right.
Yeah, I like that. That sound good.
Monster.
You got me all excited to see it.
Oh, I got you titillated. So, all right, let's go to the next.
What happened to Rey Mysterio on Raw? Now, if you watched Raw this week, the legendary luchador did not appear on the show, which sparked fan curiosity given his ongoing involvement in WWE storylines. Well, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Mysterio was missing from the broadcast because he was dealing with another minor injury. Now, thankfully, the injury is described as not serious, and Mysterio is expected to recover quickly and return to WWE programming very soon. Now, this is definitely good news, as he just came back from an injury from last year, missing WrestleMania 41. We're all wishing Rey a speedy recovery. Nick,
I ain't heard nothing about Rey Mysterio injury.
Right.
But the older he get, and he gonna get little dings, and this is gonna happen.
Yeah, because he had problem with his knees. I know.
Yeah, his knees are shot, bro.
Yeah, and then
they glued together with Elmer's glue, man.
and then his wrestling style, it calls for his knees. His wrestling style calls for his knees, man. So did he have to? They didn't say whether or not he had to undergo surgery.
No, I think it's minor. I think they said it was minor.
Okay. He just needs to rest and ice up.
Yeah, basically.
But I think like with Rey Mysterio, like the spot that they got him in, like they should use him how they use Brock. They should use him how they use Roman. Because I believe like Rey Mysterio, he has had a very legendary career, and he has fought like I'm talking probably lists of top guys. His whole career was with the top guys of the industry. So why I guess you would say push him out there every week and here and there for what? When you showcase Rey Mysterio, it needs to be something special.
Right.
That match that he had with his son at WrestleMania, that was special.
It sure was with the cinnamon toast crunch boxes. You know, we got a report on her that's saying that WWE gonna slow down with the ads.
They need to. They need to. Because my goodness, I feel like I'm stuck in the ad sometimes.
It's a loop.
Exactly. But when it comes to Rey Mysterio, I think they should use Rey Mysterio sparingly, man. And when it gets down to the time for him to go ahead and wrap it on up, give him one big match, man, and be done with it. But don't just keep just running him on down if you already know, like you just said, if his knees is already shot, then you got to use him sparingly.
Yeah.
Don't use him up. Make it special.
Yeah. It's not like he's going to have another run with a championship or anything.
Not at all. At all. So why you got him out there going back and forth like it's gonna be? SummerSlam come around, Survivor Series come around, Royal Rumble come around, WrestleMania come around. That's when you bring him out. Why?
Right.
Because by then he'll have all year to heal up and be ready.
Mm-hmm.
His son is already a part of it, so the Mysterio name is living on.
He already over.
It ain't like we don't know who he is.
Right.
That man still gets a big pop when he comes out.
You talking about Dom?
Oh no, Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah.
Still get a big pop. I remember when they was coming here. This back when Ray was on Smackdown. Man, I'll never forget when they was here, man, downtown, and Rey Mysterio came out there. Man, the pop was huge.
Yeah,
that pop.
I know what you mean.
I'll never forget that. I mean, that pop was huge, man, when he came out. And he walked around the whole thing, barricade. He slapping everybody fries, showing everybody love.
I remember that. I think I was living in Peoria at the time, and some of the big stars they came through. I mean, it's a small town, but a lot of the big stars came through. I remember Randy Orton came, and Rey Mysterio when he came out. Yeah,
they love him, right? So
everybody loved Ray.
He already a crowd favorite. So why not hold him off?
Yeah. Using sparingly for sure. Only matches he need to be having is tags at this point. No only really feud he can get in. It would be probably more so dream matches since we got so many new people coming in. People who actually wanna face him. Before he hang it up too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Like you say, it should be dream matches at this point.
Yeah, for them, not for him. Like,
it
ain't nobody. I don't really know nobody else that I want to see Ray face that he hasn't faced. You know what I'm saying? Who's still active? Yeah, everybody. Have we had like Ray versus Cody? Like,
I'm pretty sure you got one.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere. That's not a dream one. That's not something I need to see.
Yeah, but you would think. I would think with Punk or with Cody that they would have already shotgunned Ray into that. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why wasn't Rey Mysterio? Was Rey Mysterio even in the John Cena tournament?
Was he in a tournament?
I don't think he was in a tournament.
He had to be.
No. I'm gonna look it up, but I don't think.
Yeah, look up them brackets, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's deep. I'm wondering what in that tournament, man.
Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next video.
Okay.
Huge news for WWE 2K26, which I will not buy.
Next up, huge WWE 2K26 news. Now, there's been speculation all week that WWE may be doing a throwback showcase mode for WWE 2K26 this year. And now it's been reported that the showcase mode will focus on reigning world champion CM Punk. According to reputable source Insider Gaming, WWE 2K26 will focus on Punk and they
now that's the Punk I know right there.
Yep.
I don't know who this dude guy is. All this gray everywhere. Wrinkles in his eyes, but yeah.
Exciting thing is, it will feature what-if matches that look at the concept of Punk staying with WWE after 2014. Insider Gaming has learned that WWE's 2K26 showcase mode will feature none other than CM Punk. According to sources, the showcase will be narrated by CM Punk himself and feature 3 sections of matches. The first section has players relive some of Punk's favorite matches throughout his WWE career. There's also what-if matches that look at what could have been had Punk not left the company in 2014. And lastly, fantasy matches will see Punk take on opponents that he never was able to face for one reason or another. Mike Straw of Insider Gaming also mentioned that 2K26 will have over 400 wrestlers, and Universe Mode will have a draft. Many have been scoffing at the idea of the game having 400 wrestlers, as when they say 400 wrestlers, they mean about 20 versions of The Undertaker and Triple H from various eras. Hopefully that's not the case here, and these are 400 unique wrestlers. There's also rumors that AAA wrestlers, as well as some TNA wrestlers, could be in as well. Now, this is incredibly exciting news, and naturally WWE 2K fans are hoping that the showcase mode absolutely delivers. There's also speculation that Punk will be the cover star for the game, but this is yet to be confirmed at this stage. But it's definitely likely.
So,
CM
Punk showcase mode for WWE 2K26, and I seen something earlier that it's looking like it's going to be alongside AJ Lee, so it's going to be Punk and AJ Lee with their showcase mode in the game. What you think about it?
I'm not interested in this Punk. I want the old Punk back.
Would they gonna be covering like some of his most? Do you play WWE 2K?
I play a little bit here and there.
Me too. Yeah. It's not. I used to play like the Raw and SmackDown series.
Yes, that was my thing. Yeah, Raw versus SmackDown. When SmackDown first came out, I still got
the original SmackDown. Oh,
I still got the one. I got the first one that was on the first PlayStation in the closet.
I'm about to pull something out real quick. Nah, yeah, I got all of my old games, but
yeah.
But
I played. Interesting though, like you said, if they do a showcase mode like around his career, it should be nice though. I would think it'd be nice.
I know, and I think I was really looking forward to this year with the Roman Reigns, the island,
the tribal chief thing.
Yeah, it's like I played through it. I didn't play through it all though. Like I'm just not into, probably because I play other fighting games. Wrestling games these days, they need to feel like fighting games. They're not like, like a Tekken or Street Fighter.
They kind of to me, when they went into that 2K field, they kind of gave it that basketball feel.
Don't it feel like the basketball games?
Yeah, I like
the simulations.
Yes, it feels like that. I wanna feel my characters a little loose, picking up the chair and moving around, play with it a little around, exaggerate it a little bit.
Yeah, have fun with it.
Have fun with it. Remember Raw, WWE Raw on the first PlayStation. When you talking about pick up the TV, when you can pick the TV up.
You talking about like WrestleMania arcade game? Oh, Warzone. Warzone, yes.
Warzone.
Warzone was the stuff. Yeah.
When you pick that TV up and crack them across the head.
Right. They look like little box figures. They be
yeah. But what? It was fun though.
It was fun at the time.
It was fun. You had the commentators were saying some wild off the wall stuff. They wasn't saying all this little scripted and so cookie cutter. They were saying some off the wall stuff, and then if you play like the story mode, you'll have Stone Cold cut the promo on you, Bret Hart cut the promo on you, like it was like the actual footage.
Oh yeah, the Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah. They cut the promo off. See? That makes you smile, man.
I know what you're talking about.
Fun game, boy.
Yeah, that and WWF Attitude.
Yep. And then like you say, the Raw versus SmackDown, when you can hit the finishing move, and then I think you'll hit L1 and the camera will spin around.
Yeah. In the middle of the game, yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
But they kind of over exaggerated a little bit. Like you said, play with it, have fun with it.
Mm-hmm. Now it's still somewhat fun. They pretty much have had the same format of the game since they rebranded in 2022.
Yeah.
So they have a little. Yeah, they kind of got a little combo system that they do that I like. Some of the gameplay features are fun. It's just the same game every year. Like
it is
this year. I never buy like the special edition, whatever the. I don't need all that. I would get just the basic game and just really play through the showcase mode. But for as far as replay value, and like I used to play online and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I would create like a little joke character and just play online and have fun with that. And I ain't done that since 2K14 and 2K15, but for the most part,
17 was cool.
2K17.
Yeah, 17 was fine. I remember 17. That one stood out to me. But after that, all of them, like you said, was just the freaking same. It didn't really evolve. The
problem is the yearly release, bro. Like they turning it into like a Call of Duty type. Well, it's been like this. They had the yearly releases since what, 2000? Just 2000.
Yeah.
We got over 30 freaking games.
Yeah.
Over the last 25 years.
Right. But just like you say, like release the game and just maybe update it a couple of times before you release another one. Because that's all you're doing anyway.
That's all AEW did.
Yeah, that's all you're doing is updating the game with a new roster. If you can go back to, let's say, last year, 2025, and just update the roster, it'll be the same game.
It'll be the same game. It just add some because they can. That's what they do. They update it
and resell.
They update it throughout the year. Yeah,
keep selling the same. Right, but with the way they do it is they lock it in to say, well, we gonna update it, but you got to buy the whole game over again. Versus like anything else, like for instance, like since I draw, I bought Procreate. Okay, so maybe every 6 or 7 months, Procreate, they'll redo the system and they give you some new features within the program to draw with. But you ain't got to buy the program again. They update it. You already bought it.
Right.
You know? You already bought it. I think Procreate Dreams did the same thing. They said, hey,
they sure did.
It automatically on your iPad, it just update. You ain't got to pay for it again.
Mm-hmm.
But WWE said, no, we're going to update. We're going to charge you for the update.
$70 a year. Something like that. $65.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna get it. I say every year I'm like, I'm not gonna get it this year. I'm not gonna get it this year. But I'm gonna definitely watch it first because people are gonna be uploading it like crazy as soon as it come out. So I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And the only thing I really want to see is I want it to look different. I want it to feel different. The game it just needs to.
Have a different
I don't know because I haven't played NBA 2K since 2023. I'll be
playing the mobile versions.
Okay,
they're pretty fun though. The mobile version's pretty fun.
Yeah, NBA 2K mobile.
I play on the mobile. Yeah.
But it's like as far
right, my little backbone hooked up to the backbone. I'll be jamming.
Yeah, as far as like building my players and trying to build them up and then be in the park, like I don't do that stuff no more, man.
It's too much time out there.
I was a NBA 2K fanatic. I would say about 5 years ago. I'll let it go. All right, too grown for that now. All right, we got the next video.
Time, man. Time.
Yeah. Here go, your sport. This is what you want to see right here.
Uh-oh.
Next up, WWE ditching ads. Now, Raw on Netflix is set for a significant change, and it relates to the number of ads on the show. The show has been criticized in the US for the sheer number of ads throughout the show, but now WWE and Netflix have made the call to reduce the number of ads within the show itself. According to Fightful Select, this past week saw the usual 12 ad format get reduced to 10, but it was unclear if these ads were made longer to make up for the lost ad revenue. Raw on Netflix could be experiencing a change after some heavy complaints. Since WWE debuted on Netflix in 2025, a main complaint from viewers was the heavy number of ads during the show. WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select noted that a decision was made to reduce commercial breaks during Raw from the planned 12 per show down to 10, which was implemented this past week. It wasn't specified if the breaks will be longer as a result. It's appreciated that WWE and Netflix are listening to the fans. However, a lot of complaints come from PLEs, as it's still somewhat of a controversial move to have commercial breaks during WWE's signature events. Next up.
Yes. The commercial breaks take me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wandering off, man. Sometimes maybe I be playing with my daughter. I done wandered off and come back and forgot what I was watching.
Yeah, I know they probably will be missing out on some money, but when it comes to the retention of your audience and the fan experience, this needs to be definitely need to be toned down. I hope they actually mean not as far as ads like commercial breaks, because I don't even watch the show live. I always catch it afterwards, or whenever I can look at it. But this is they need to cut back on like ads on freaking tables and on the toilet and under the ring apron and in the corners, like and on top of the turnbuckles and the like wherever they can find space to put a freaking poster, sticker, something. That needs to stop.
Because the basis to me of pro wrestling is that you're simulating a fight. And you take me out of the fight when you pull a table out and it says Slim Jim. and then I see that, and in my head, I yell out, "Ooh, slap it to a Slim Jim." My daughter run in the room and go, "Ooh, Slim Jim."
It's silly.
See, exactly. My brain goes, it's like I'm trying to be focused into the fight, and it's supposed to be a blood feud and Slim Jim. Fireball whiskey,
right? Weekly.
Why weekly? We get drunk now.
I don't want that crap.
Right, but it's like hold my attention. You can't keep on to me because like some movies they'll break the fourth wall, like where they'll look at the camera and say something and wink or something like that, and it kind of takes you out of it for that minute.
Yeah.
But a lot of what movies do that? A lot of comedy movies do that.
Okay.
How many times have you seen a 007 movie do that? A horror movie do that? Whose movie do that?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing that because they don't want to break the fourth wall to take you out of it. But I'm watching WWE. I'm into it. I'm watching these two people fight, compete, be athletes, however you want to put it. And like you said, once that ladder comes from under the ring and the chair got the Slim Jim on it and this got this on it. Oh, yes, ads. Like you want to get lost in it, man. When you go to the movies and they turn the lights off, you want to get lost in it.
Yeah. In that moment in time, you want to enjoy the entertainment and block out everything and just escape.
That's what it's supposed to be for.
But then you don't want to watch, like you said, watch a match, and you into it, and it just feels so. Like it feels like it's set up.
Yeah.
Like they're supposed to pull this out at this time because we have an ad break, but to replace the ad break, we're gonna put the ad on the table or on your elbow pad or something like. Yeah. It's out of control.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the referee going. Don't forget the ad spot.
Yeah, and I know you're gonna appreciate this. Get rid of the damn Prime dry hydration station.
Get that fucking thing out of here. Fucking
get it out of here.
Ain't no right. ain't nobody drinking from it.
He's right. It's not like a.
Do the audience members get to come and just grab one?
It's right. Get some samples. Ain't nobody over there serving samples.
Right.
And what is it there for?
Right. You telling me that this big ass jug sitting here got all these bottles around it, and not one person in this whole arena, not even a cameraman, ain't nobody cracking one open?
The cameraman ain't coming over there getting a little break. That's funny, man.
Come on, man.
It's like a break.
The guy that
break room.
Somebody got to grab one day and crack it open.
The wrestlers, they the ones that working the hardest. They don't even take a sip.
I think I seen one time Randy Orton grab one.
He did. Yeah, but that was the spot, though.
Yeah, he probably gave Randy a couple of 20s.
Yeah, but hey, Logan Paul, he'll break you off, though, man.
Yeah,
his podcast is a part of the WWE's whole podcast network too. So,
that's right. So the Prime, so he already signed up for that Prime to sit there.
Mm-hmm.
So they get a little piece, but they need to use it. Then, damn it, if it's gonna be there,
right? Yeah, take the stuff off the ring mat too.
Exactly. Man. If it ain't used, if you ain't gonna use it, then why the fuck is it there? That's when I went to school for animation. Like our teachers used to always tell us, if you put something in the background or foreground, make sure it goes with the scene of something. It's telling something. It showcases something. Otherwise, why the fuck you got it there? So this big ass bottle of hydration station is sitting there, like you just said. These wrestlers, they sweating, they dripping sweat, they tired, they breathing hard, and ain't nobody getting a cold drink.
This ain't no damn water fountain.
Stupid. But like you said, it does to me, like you said, since I look at it now, it does feel like it's set up, like the spot. Pull the table, show the ad. Make sure you hold the table and show the ad. It takes you out of it, man.
Yeah.
They
So
pull back.
It's like Vince McMahon said, and it still remains to be true that the ring mat is sacred, and it should have nothing on it but the wrestlers and the referee.
Yep. Leave it alone.
Yep.
Leave it alone. If you're gonna put a name on there, put the WWE on there and call it a day.
Yeah, WWE logo.
That's it. Call it a day. That's it.
Yep.
No damn Prime.
Jeff Hardy versus Roman Reigns incoming.
What?
Huh?
Up is Jeff Hardy versus Roman Reigns incoming. Jeff Hardy has revealed his dream singles match, and it's none other than WWE star Roman Reigns. The former WWE champion revealed this during an interview with Dope Content Entertainment, and he added that the two have never had a singles match against each other. Roman Reigns is a pretty big dream match of mine. We never had a singles match against each other. This would be a huge blockbuster match for WWE, and with Hardy working in TNA, and with TNA having a working relationship with WWE, the match isn't exactly impossible. What do you guys think of the dream match? Next up, CM Punk Hollywood Bound.
Hold on.
I like that one.
What you think?
Yeah, I like that. I watched that one. Yeah.
That one.
That'd be interesting of how they would get there. Would be the biggest part of how they would get there. I'm pretty sure that them two would have a good match. But how did they get there would be the big question.
Yeah.
How do you get Jeff Hardy, and Roman into a match? Because you're gonna have to do something with a team.
Well, Jeff will have to have another return, another big WWE return, but then people will know it's a one-off because he with TNA.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
and by them being TNA champions, but they so far apart. How do you to bring them together? That'd be very challenging because they got no history that you can go off of.
I think it would work. It would work more so if the bloodline was involved, because you would have the family versus family, like with Matt and Jeff.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
So the Usos. They doing a tag team thing now. Somehow they get involved with the Jeff and everything, and somehow you have Roman Reigns come back around that time, and Jeff Hardy makes a mistake and kicks Roman.
Right, something,
simple, right, real simple. And he makes a mistake and kicks Roman and goes from there.
See WWE, that's how you do it. It's two people online that just came up with a storyline for you. Just to do this, and y'all gonna do it the total opposite way.
Keep it real simple.
It don't make no sense. It's very simple.
Very simple. They get into it with the Hardys because with that tag team, you start with the tag team. You have some kind of outside interference, not even from the Hardys, but you have the Righteous. The Righteous want a shot at the Hardys tag team titles, but the tag team titles they give the shot to the Usos. So the Righteous interferes. So now, you got the Righteous beating down the Usos. So they need some help. So who comes to save the day? Roman Reigns. And the Hardys, they get involved too. And Jeff seems to make a mistake. But did he? Because he always said he wanted that match. Now you got that promo to go back to, and you just feed off of that promo. You've been calling my name for quite some time, and you just made a mistake and kicked me in the face. You just build from there. It ain't that hard if you got a library card. God damn.
Cut the check. Cut the check. Watch they do it. A couple people watching live. Is that one of them WWE? Cut the check.
Right, cut the check. Cut the check. Come on already. God damn it. Yeah. All right.
Let's go today.
Now, CM Punk has tried his hand at acting a number of times over the years, and now the WWE World Champion has revealed that he would like to join the DC Universe alongside his WWE rival John Cena. Speaking to MovieWeb, Punk stated that he firmly believes that he and Cena will be working together in the future. "Oh, I'd be a fool to say I didn't. You know, I think me and John are gonna work together again. I don't know when, I don't know where, I don't know for who." Punk then adds that if James Gunn ever had a vision for him in the DC Universe, he would love to secure the role. James Gunn is like a booker, right? He's gonna have a vision for certain characters and certain people. If I ever fit one of those visions, man, I'll do whatever I can to make sure I can secure the role. With names such as Cena, Batista, and The Rock opening the doors for other WWE talent in Hollywood, we can't rule out Punk being the next name to appear in major movies and TV shows. Next up,
CM Punk.
CM Punk going to Hollywood, I can see that. He was in the one show, Heels. That was on AMC.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the worst actor in the world.
Yeah.
You know, he ain't the worst, but that I guess that would be interesting for wrestling fans to see him doing it. I guess playing the same universe as John Cena with the whole Peacemaker thing.
Yeah.
You know,
but what character would he play though? Like they could find something for Punk. I think he would be a shoe-in. I'm pretty open to really any other character.
Right, who could Punk play? I think
he could just come in as himself.
Yeah,
I think
kind of just build off who he already is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see
as far as him and Cena are concerned.
Yeah,
because I think people would get the connection
of them too.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. Because Cena, I guess you would say with him doing the Peacemaker, he's playing more of the anti-hero sort of role, I guess you could say. You know.
Yeah.
But to get CM Punk in there, I don't know. You have to do something. Because they're gonna want to push one of their iconic characters, but who? I have no idea.
Well, it don't necessarily have to be the DC universe. You know, Cena, he's been in other stuff. You know, they can put them in their own thing, like an action with them too.
Oh, okay. I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And with Cena too, I don't WWE still make movies.
They
WWE
Studios. Film studio. Remember when Kane was in the movie? Yeah, they ain't said nothing about their film studio in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
When the Miz was the Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of Miz. Did you listen to that Chris Van Vliet interview with him?
What he said so stupid.
No, you got to check it out, man. It make you really appreciate the Miz. I've crapped on him for a long time and
for real?
Just didn't really understand his appeal. But he talked about he been there 20 years and it make you. I appreciate the man a lot more for his contributions.
Me, I'm gonna check that one out.
Yeah.
Gorilla Grodd.
Who?
Gorilla Grodd. That's who CM Punk can play.
I don't know who that is.
It's a highly intelligent gorilla that be talking, but he a big old beast.
Mm-hmm.
But the way CM Punk talks and cuts those promos, he'll be a perfect voiceover for him.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about it. Just gonna be like, I'm with you.
You ever played the game Injustice?
Yeah, somewhat.
He was on there. Well, I think the second one, he was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he'd be a good shoe-in for him. He'll be.
I'm surprised, man. The Rock, he has his production company. How come they can still do it too? Rock and Austin in the movie.
Yeah, they ain't never touched that one.
Yeah, they've been in their own movies. They need to do these. I think they would do numbers.
Yeah, to play off of each other. Yeah, you're right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and Austin, Cena, and Punk. Yeah, they kind of work together within something.
Nah, we need the Undertaker Kane movie.
The Brothers of Destruction.
That's what they should have been doing with WWE Studios, like making the characters be larger than life in movies.
Yeah. Taking it to the next level. But like you said, let them play off each other because that's what they was doing best.
Yeah.
That's what they was doing best. Why not keep them going?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they let them run off to Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Let's go on to the next one, bro.
Should WWE ditch a world title? A WWE's call to have 2 world titles active simultaneously is always a contested call, and one wrestling legend states that WWE should merge the 2 titles moving forward with only 1 world title. The legend in question is Jim Ross, who had this to state on his podcast this week. I don't know why they need 2 champions. That's just to tease a few guys, I guess. I don't know, the 2 champions doesn't work with me. You can make a reason for it, but is it necessary? Now, the main reason for 2 world titles is that both shows have respective world champions on their show. The second world title was introduced back in 2023 due to Roman Reigns' part-time status, and Raw urgently needed a world title. The 2-title format helps shows stand out, and even if WWE merged the 2 respective titles, they would likely introduce another world title again within a few years. But should there only be 1 title? And finally,
I think I know where you're going with this.
If I could take one out of Terrell's book for just a minute, just a quick minute. Drew McIntyre has the WWE Undisputed
World Heavyweight Championship.
That's it.
Not this one.
Exactly.
This one is the WWE. This is the WWE Championship, right?
Yeah, that's the WWE Universal Undisputed WWE Championship of the world.
This is the
Craig.
World Heavyweight Championship.
Exactly.
WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
That's it. Right. Now, CM Punk has the World Heavyweight Championship. But that one they say is the WWE Undisputed.
This is a diamond paint my mom had made for me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's tight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, she got talent.
Love you, mama.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, those are totally different from because he made a good point that they needed another championship because Roman had it on lock for 4 years straight.
Most definitely.
So
most definitely, like you say, he had it on lock for a minute. I understood why they did it, but at the same time, when you split it up and you got all these guys gunning for different championships, it doesn't make it look that important to me. You will have more heat on the show if everybody's gunning for Drew. Because then we only get one big championship match at WrestleMania. That's it.
Yep. But then that's all. Now it's 2 nights now.
Yeah.
And so people consider the first night.
That can go to somebody else. That can go to the Intercontinental Championship. You know what I'm saying? That can go to the Women's Championship. To me, that's gonna make everybody else step their game up. But sometimes you can be oversaturated within titles. It's too many.
Yeah.
It ain't special. You got a title for every damn thing. The Universal Champion, the next door champion.
They're not as bad as AEW though.
No, they ain't as bad as AEW. Yeah,
AEW is horrible with the championships. They don't mean nothing. They mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm sorry. They lost me with all the AEW championships.
Yeah, we have a national champion, international champion, around the corner champion.
Yeah,
up the street champion. Next door
then you got their world champion. Right. Yeah. They got a lot. But I think WWE does need to go ahead and just merge them championships, man.
Yeah, it need to be one champion. That's what it used to be, man.
One champion.
Even with 2 shows.
Yep. Everybody gunning for that spot.
Mm-hmm. But like with multiple titles, I feel like a participation trophies. Like we know what the real titles are. You're a champion over here because because the real champions are on Smackdown.
Yeah, exactly.
And every other title, well, you got the IC titles. I'm all mixed up with it now because how it was. The main titles was on Raw. And then the secondary titles was on SmackDown.
Yeah.
So we had the IC title was on Raw, US title on SmackDown. We had the World Tag Team Champions on Raw, WWE champions on SmackDown. WWE Tag Team champions. Then we had the women's champion. It was just one women's champion, which it needs to go back to that.
Yeah, but now when you got Jane Cargill as champion, and you got Valkyria as champion. Not Valkyria. What's her name?
I don't. Chelsea Green. She
Boring Stephanie.
No, yeah, Valkyria. That's right. Yeah. And then see, that's what I'm saying. We forgetting. So, Chelsea Green, she the U.S. She the U.S. Women's champion again.
Yeah. And then
which I didn't even see when that match happened.
And then you got Becky. She's the Intercontinental champion. It's a lot.
She's an IC champion. Yep.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot. That's a lot, man. It's a lot.
But Becky's reign, or Becky's her consistency has been crazy. Like, I think it's her character development, man. She can go away for a little bit and still come back and be on top.
Back in.
Yeah. Everybody can't do that because unfortunately for the 4 horsewomen, the reason why Charlotte is in a tag team with Alexa Bliss because they didn't have anything else for her. And she had to speak up for that spot just so she could be on TV. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I ain't know that. That sounds about right, though.
Yeah, and Bayley, she's still back and forth, running around with this multiple personalities. Oh, I'm crazy this week. Oh, I'm crazy the next week.
But it ain't going nowhere though. Like, where's the development? Once again, back to the layers.
The layers. The Himalayas.
It's the layers, man. You gotta
build it
up. Mm-hmm. Because if you was gonna have Bayley, I guess, going crazy and starting to lose it, they kind of build on that week by week. But it gotta go somewhere. It just can't fall flat because like when they first started with her, she was doing those little vignettes or whatever like that. Okay, where we going with this? And then she snap out of it and she's regular Bayley. And then she's backstage flipping in and out. And then she's just yelling and screaming all the time. Now it's just starting to be annoying. But go ahead and take it somewhere. She's finna join the Wyatt family or what?
Right.
Yeah. But merge them championships, man. Give us one champion, man. Let them. To me, it makes everybody step their game up.
Yeah, it makes the title more important, more valuable. Like that's the one spot, and everybody fighting for it.
Yep.
But then they shouldn't have. But then get rid of the brand split. I mean, they've kept it all this time, but then they've always had, not always, but for the most part, I would say for the last 20, 25 years, they've had the brand split, and it's always been there, but it hasn't been enforced.
Mm-hmm.
Because they always just kind of, this star's over here, and for a little bit they were doing it like, we gonna trade this star for this star, vice versa. 3 people for this one big star, like whatever.
Right, made it make sense.
Yeah, just get rid of it now. Like I would just do away with it because they have
drop it for a year or so and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Within you controlling, you being able to control TV, you can always bring it back.
And they can have 2 people run both shows, like how they got Aldis and Pierce.
Yeah, but then so now you got Aldis and Pierce on both shows. That adds more.
Mm-hmm.
You got that one champion on both shows. It adds more.
Mm-hmm.
Now you don't know who's gonna be on what show, so you gotta tune in to see. It's gonna add more.
Because Pierce, he be
clowning, don't he?
He like
a school. He remember my school principal.
He be flipping the hell out.
He be stressed, boy. He be stressed.
That damn vein be on the top of his head right here, boy. He be red.
He be stressed. God. He be stressed, boy. He be going through it.
He like, I really am a bunch of rounded children, like CM Punk said.
He be going through it. He be stressing out, boy. He be going through it. But I gotta say, he is very believable.
Yes, he is.
He's very believable. He does a great job. When he be like, what? And he go,
because he was a wrestler. He was one of the boys.
Yeah. But he's now NWA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he already know how it goes, but he good though. He good. I enjoy it. I definitely enjoy it though. He's funny, boy, especially when he get mad. He be pissed off. But merge the championships, get rid of the damn brand split, man.
And Aldis puts his foot down.
Yeah.
When it's time to put his foot down.
Yeah, he don't fuck around.
Yeah, he definitely not running around screaming.
No.
With a vein, but a blood vessel for the pop. But all right, let's go to the next one.
Former WWE champions returning. Our final story today looks at 2 TNA talents who are leaving the company and how they could potentially be WWE bound. According to a new report from Fightful Select, the Inspiration, formerly the Iconics, are set to leave TNA, and there's now interest outside of TNA in the team. The Inspiration is set to move on from TNA. Back in October, Fightful Select reported that Cassie Lee and Jess McKay, the Inspiration, saw their deals with TNA expire despite winning the Knockouts tag team titles. Fightful Select has learned that the duo did not sign new contracts after signing a series of short-term deals with TNA. We were told that they were open to remaining with TNA, but ended up opting to finish up after this week. Fightful Select Sean Rossap is told that there is interest in the team outside TNA. The duo performed as the Iconics in WWE and even won the tag titles at WrestleMania 35. There is now speculation that the two could be returning to WWE and could even return at the Royal Rumble at the end of the calendar month. But
I personally love this.
Yeah?
Yeah, those are my girls, especially like, what's her name? The one who she's the, I forget their names now. But I do. I love them though. They
funny.
Yeah, they was good. They was really good in NXT.
Yeah.
So, Billy Kay.
Okay. Yes.
I like Billy Kay. Yeah. She was especially like I remember when she first came to SmackDown. She had that long blue get up where she would walk in the ring and it would like come off the rope as she was,
because they started in NXT, didn't they?
They sure did.
But it was on they was on before with Black and Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they go back a little bit.
Yeah. So I hope the Iconics come back, and I can't believe it's been that long. WrestleMania 35, they won the tag titles.
Yeah, Peyton
Royce. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Billy Kay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they need to come back with them names too.
Yeah. Go ahead and give them a chance. Now they probably will be, I guess, more entertaining within the women's tag team division.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they'll be more entertaining because they trying to make Rhea Ripley and Io Sky entertaining, like for us hugging and all the best friends. Like, I ain't with it.
I know.
Yeah, I ain't with it. You know, I wanna see Rhea Ripley powerbomb somebody. I want to see Io Sky just dive and do your thing, but all this hugging and smooching, come on already.
Yeah, all they do is hug and walk to the ring and kind of like skip, and it's like, what happened?
But the Iconics, they'll come off to me more organic with all the hugging and kissing and holding hands and high fiving because to me
they started that way.
Yeah, they kind of acting like them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss doing all the hugging and smooching and kissing, they acting like them. We best friends. Kind of took their gimmick.
Gimmick and freshman brother.
You heard me? Right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but if they bring them back, I say, like you said, keep them as they are, let them do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
But shoot, let them go ahead and get that bag.
So what show should they come back on, you think?
It doesn't matter. Roster. They did their time in NXT.
Right. Yeah. But like Raw, SmackDown.
Oh. I'll say Raw.
Raw.
Yeah. I say Raw. Yeah, Raw. Raw needs another rub.
For sure.
Yeah.
But then, like, I think like we said, the biggest problem with Raw was the ads.
The ads, yeah, that Netflix thing is, oh my goodness, it's tough.
Do away with that. Yeah, let's do away with that, and we got something going.
Yeah.
So
Tough watch.
Let's go ahead and
to
get
the audience for letting him down when he needed them. As Michael Cole might say,
Go back.
did Sami Zayn As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly.
Smackdown.
The good, Drew's victory lap. Drew McIntyre basked in the fans' accolades, acknowledging their cheers as he patted himself on the back, then tore into the audience for letting him down when he needed them. As Michael Cole might say, this was classic Drew McIntyre, as he found a way to turn a tremendous achievement into an opportunity to rant about how he's been held down and gloat about his achievements, including how he bamboozled Cody into locking himself out of a title rematch. While there have been rumors of Drew being a transitional champion, McIntyre has the potential to carry the strap for a long time, building up new stars and creating good matches along with the usual Dynamite promos he cuts. Someone got the memo. Someone in creative must have got the memo, as WWE isn't wasting time pushing newcomers Jordan Grace and Trick Williams. Both NXT superstars have quickly been positioned into prime spots, with Grace calling out Jade Cargill and Williams looking to make a name for himself at Randy Orton's expense. While these pushes could end up evaporating as quickly as WWE ice cream bars in Saudi Arabia, there's always hope WWE will use the momentum and fans' response to see if they have megastars in the making.
Let's start right there, man. So I'm liking Trick Williams. He's a star, just flat out.
Right.
The man is he's money, 100%. I'm really getting a feel for him that he could really break out within the next couple of years and be possibly WWE champion. I really believe that he's there.
Yeah, he's able to hold his own on that microphone. And like you say, he got the look, you know what I'm saying? He can talk, he can hold himself within the ring. It's just a matter of them whether they're gonna push him or not. Or give him an opportunity, rather, I guess you would say. Yeah.
And so Drew McIntyre, it was so funny how, because I said it right when he said it, when he was like, you should be thanking me.
Yeah, that was funny.
You should be thanking me. He was like, and to all the fans out there, y'all supported me. Screw you.
Right. No, for real, screw you.
Like, really?
No,
like,
for real. Screw you. Yeah. That was a good one. Because everybody, I guess, really thought he was going to pander to the crowd. Like, thank y'all. I appreciate this. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Nah. That wouldn't have been right. Because I still was watching like, you better not, don't do it, Drew. Don't do it, Drew. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. But he didn't disappoint me.
Yeah, even when they was overseas, he really just kept it 100. Like, at the end of the day, he's still a heel champion, and that's exactly what that championship needs.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And that's what Smackdown needs.
Somebody to run with it and be a jerk.
Mm-hmm. So he got the heroes entrance that he deserved. Yeah. With the bagpipes and it was a really good presentation to see Drew come out with the title.
Yeah. And then he went and turned him on the head.
Yep. What happened later in that segment? Did Jacob come out? Cody? Randy, that's right.
Yeah. Randy. Old Randy came out. He wanted a piece of him. But he got to go through that the fatal four-way and that whole nine.
Yeah, and that's the show. That's why it was more so of a decent show this week than it was, or that has been, because they built towards Saturday night's main event.
They get to something.
Right.
Sadly, man, I think the biggest thing of how WWE failed last year was it was always leading up to something. It was like more so of a hype, but we never got to the hype of where we was going. Come on already.
Yeah, and I think the build with the Saturday night's main events in between every quarter, I think they start to build towards more sort of the Saturday night's main event better than they build towards the PLEs. When you say
they kind of have a lot going inside. They kind of make it feel like I guess you would say important. It feels like a big deal.
Yeah.
Versus the PLEs just kind of feel like, well, that's just what we do. We throw a PLE out here and there. But the Saturday night main event, this means something.
Yeah.
I
don't know if it's the legacy of Saturday night's main event, but they build it pretty big. It feels like it's gonna be a solid show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then with the Fatal 4-Way to determine number one contender at Royal Rumble, it's going to be Sami Zayn because it's going to be in Montreal.
Yeah.
Saturday's main event's in Montreal.
Montreal. The Rumble in Saudi Arabia.
It's Saudi, right.
Back to back.
Right.
Back to back.
Yeah. Cody's change.
Are WWE fans witnessing the evolution of the American Nightmare? If you've been following the news at WrestleMania, you've already heard the rumors of a character change for Cody. While there's no talk of a heel turn, tonight's promo suggests Rhodes realizes he's become complacent and needs to change the way he does business. Cody calling out Jacob Fatu for costing him his title match last week was good, as was Rhodes proclaiming he wants to join Stone Cold Steve Austin by winning 3 Royal Rumbles. WWE number 1 contender tournament. When in doubt, run a tournament. If Triple H has shown the WWE universe anything, it's that he's always ready to create tournaments to create interesting matchups as wrestlers compete for a shot at a title, or, in John Cena's case, be Cena's last opponent. While formulas can be overdone, this one hasn't, and this latest tourney already has an excellent mix of veterans and rising stars destined to clash. Julia going.
Yeah,
I don't care about that. Look.
Who Julia?
Nobody give a damn. So, yeah, Cody's character change. Can you remind me of what some of the promo was? He wants to start number 1 from the Royal Rumble and try to win it. I don't think this is the best idea for him trying to be the underdog.
No, but they know
Drew said he had to start from the bottom, so maybe that's what he's doing. Okay, I'll start from the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll start from number 1.
Yeah. It makes sense for us, him. I guess you would say being open and willing to start over. He got to keep that hero image going. But at the same time, he'd probably be a good number 1 spot because everybody knows him, and he'll be able to hold on for that long. Because he was in there for a minute when he won the Royal Rumble. When it was him and CM Punk was last. When he threw Punk out, he was in there for a minute.
And that was a 24, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's when he. Yeah, I think that was 24. Yeah, yeah. So when he was in the Royal Rumble for a little minute on that one. So I don't think it'd be a problem with him starting as number 1. That's kind of a good idea. You already kind of know who Cody is. He kind of warming it up, So that anticipation of when he gonna get kicked out is gonna be stretched all the way out to the end because he gonna be in the last 4, guaranteed.
Yeah, definitely.
He gonna be the last 4. Yeah, guaranteed.
But he gonna get booed. He gonna get booed throughout the whole match.
Yeah,
that's what's gonna happen. I know it.
Tough. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough.
Yeah.
They're gonna pick their spots real well of who he do throw out and who he don't throw out.
Oh man, because Saudi Arabia, the people was thinking like, oh, that's the crowd that's just happy to be there. Now them fans smart too.
Yeah,
they smart too.
They hip. I mean, they in love with Cody over there, but at the same time, they hip of Cody. Yep. And like you said, I ain't think about that part. It is gonna be overseas, so it's gonna be a different vibe to it. Of Cody being number 1, and LA Knight coming back.
Yep.
Hopefully they don't have
Jericho.
Or Jericho. That's a big one that's up in the air. And then you also now got the opening for the TNA, and that's another way how you can get Jeff Hardy and Roman in the Royal Rumble.
Okay, to face each other.
Yeah.
Just have a little stare off, a little.
Yeah, you get Cody, Roman, LA Knight, and somebody else, Sammy. They last 4 within the Rumble. Okay, Sammy gonna go over. You know what I'm saying? LA Knight throws Cody out. Know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then you have Jeff Hardy throw Roman out. And that leaves you with Sammy and LA Knight. And of course, LA Knight going out. There you go. Just gave the end of the Royal Rumble.
That's it. Let's do our Royal Rumble review. That's it. That just happened. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Yeah, but that'd be a good way to get like we was talking about earlier, Jeff Hardy and Roman Reigns.
That's another way.
Yeah, Jeff throw Roman out. That's
or right there. Or vice versa. Jeff could be pissed about it. He'll come out and challenge Roman. It don't have to be. This don't have to be a WrestleMania match, but it could be down the line.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, set up something.
Right. Somewhere. But I mean down the road at WrestleMania, that'd be nice. That'd be a headlining match to see them two.
That's not a Jeff. He hasn't had a headline WrestleMania match yet, though. He was only in TLC and like hardcore stuff.
Yeah, because I think his biggest run with the championship was when he was going back and forth with Punk.
Right. That was like 2009.
Yeah. To me, his
or
highlight,
Edge with Edge. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. His highlight when he was a single competitor, when he was going back and forth with The Undertaker.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah, they was having some good matches.
That was 2002. I remember that very well.
He was beating the sleeves out of him.
So it was. That ladder match.
Yo. Woo.
Yeah.
He beat the sleeves out of him. Then they had that other.
GBs.
Yeah. What JR say? Let's turn the damn mic off.
Well, JR has some iconic calls.
Yeah. Just turn the damn mic off.
You stupid son of a bitch. You're Jeff.
And then they had another match that was on Smackdown, Extreme Rules match. That was a good one too. That was a good one.
With Jeff, yeah.
Yeah. So you got plenty of ways to get him in there. But like you say, Cody, they need to keep Cody. But watch who he's eliminating. If he gonna start as number one, don't have him sleeping on the side of the ring the whole damn time.
Right. Yeah. Let's get into this.
An international crowd. It was refreshing to see WWE taking advantage of its international Road to the Royal Rumble tour in several ways, including playing up international talents, showcasing recently promoted talent, and taking advantage of the always enthusiastic crowds that attend international shows. WWE acknowledges past. It was good to see WWE acknowledging Cody Rhodes, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Tama Tonga's time outside the company. Tonight, fans heard Cody mention his run in a minor league promotion he worked during his WWE hiatus, while fans also witnessed a backstage segment between Shinsuke Nakamura and Tama Tonga that harkened back to their time together in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I remember that.
While Shinsuke spoke in Japanese, online translators quickly explained that Nakamura told Tonga to stop being a follower, with some fans and pundits believing the two could team up. While WWE doesn't need another Bloodline Civil War, an MFT Civil War, Tonga would benefit from stepping out of the MFT morass, and a team with Nakamura could also benefit the King of Strong Style.
Oh my God, anything outside of MFT, my family crap, MFT, my family trash, anything outside of that, bro, you are going to benefit greatly.
Tonga, he's a good wrestler. He's good in the ring. He can move. He had that whole thing going with everybody when it went viral, with everybody, was playing around like that or whatever. Like
what was it? Yeah.
Right, but everybody,
that was over.
But to me, that showcased that everybody was interested in him. Why let him play around for a little minute? Like you said, put him in a team with Nakamura. Let him do a little something different. You just kind of just put him with Solo and just cut him off.
I know, yeah.
Split him up. Put him on Raw, something like that. Get him away from him.
He's the most over out of all of them.
Yeah, he's the most over out of all of them. So go ahead and break him away. Let him battle them for a couple of weeks and then move them on over to Raw. Real simple.
Yeah, he mentioned having them team up because of their history in New Japan. Or they could just go one-on-one, but then the MFTs get into that, and then you'll have who was the last people Nakamura was involved with? Like it was like a babyface stable of him, Sami Zayn, or was it Dragon Lee? Oh, that was like the Survivor Series match. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, the machine guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about, the Survivor Series, man. Because they was fighting. They was fighting MFTs, because then the MFTs then start getting into it with the Wyatt family and all that.
Yeah, I can't wait till that crap is over, man.
Yeah, it got goofy.
Another question: is the Y6 living up to the legacy of Bray Wyatt?
No, they never had a chance.
Because
the only way that they had a chance is if they kept on just doing them vignettes backstage. But then you still got to ring the bell.
Yep.
So like at first it was like, okay, what these guys doing? And they was doing those little vignettes where he was talking and stuff like that. But to me, he was getting over better when he was doing those vignettes when he was just being himself. Keep the Uncle Howdy gimmick like how Finn Balor do the demon thing. You bring it out every once in a while.
Yep.
You don't need to be Uncle Howdy every time you step out there. Just be bold.
Right, we know you bold.
Right, because people knew who your brother was and what your brother was doing and what kind of stuff, that ooga booga stuff that y'all was playing around with. So you just be bold and you go out there and just be you. But keep speaking in those terms how he was speaking when he was doing little stuff backstage. But just keep on doing that. Why not? Just do that. And then if things get a little hot and heated, then that's when you go put your Uncle Howdy mask on.
Yeah, it could be like how Finn had to do the demon.
That's it. You bring it out here and there. They wore it out.
Yep. Otherwise, you just look like a doofus with a mask, with a big goofy mask on.
There's no reason for you to have it on.
But I kind of like what they're doing. Like like what they're doing, meaning they're giving it meaning. The fact that what I saw on Smackdown is that Solo Sikoa took away the lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that gives them something to fight over. Yeah, something to work
over the lantern. But then to me, they will get more out of him, like I say, if he do what he was doing on those little vignettes when they was giving Metal Cole them tapes. And then they was playing them and he's sitting there and
them tapes was dope.
Man, he should do his promos and do his character just look like that.
Keep it like that.
Yeah, and when it's time for Uncle Howdy, that's when you switch it on and you be standing there with the lantern. Like, okay. And the lights just cut off. Keep it real mysterious.
Exactly.
Don't let us in on it. Keep it real mysterious, but just be Bo Dallas. We already know who you is. Just be Bo.
We know everybody is.
Right, or call yourself just Wyatt or whatever. And come out there and wrestle just like that. But when things get hot and heated, that's when you switch to the Uncle Howdy character with the lantern. Because then that's going to make people like, what are you going to do? But when you put that gimmick on, then you got to raise the stakes and do a little bit more in the ring.
Exactly.
But you just save it though. Make it special.
Make it special.
Come on, baby. Do love was special.
And we finna get into what they claim was bad on SmackDown, and we might agree.
Muting the fans. WWE made a major mistake this week when it decided to edit out the Drew McIntyre chants during SmackDown.
That was weird.
European fans want to cheer Drew, and a sizable amount want to boo Cody. This isn't a case of the fans hijacking the show for the sake of having fun at WWE's expense. Instead, it reflects how some fans are tired of the American Nightmare, and many are behind Drew McIntyre. Censoring the fans might make sense if American fans felt differently, but Drew has a growing fan base in the US, while some American fans are fed up with Cody's character. You'd think WWE would learn from its past mistakes of trying to shove babyface wrestlers like John Cena and Roman Reigns down the fans' throats, but it's another reminder that while Triple H is running the show, he's still repeating Vinnie Mac's mistakes. Weekly Wyatt woes. Solo Sikoa has the Wyatt Six's lantern, and while this at least has added a plot element for
That's what I said.
The seemingly endless feud between the Wyatts and the MFTs, it hasn't done much else. It's hard to believe a roster so loaded with tag team talent is focusing on these two factions to spotlight the Blue Brand's tag team title. Nothing ugly. Smackdown has utilized its added hour for the last few weeks, giving TV time to called up wrestlers and wrestlers stuck in catering. There's still plenty of room for improvement, but fans are getting a chance to decide who they like and who they don't.
Yeah, man. So basically I thought that was weird too, how they was muting the old Drew McIntyre. I'm like, are they saying something else? Because I heard it was a mute, and then Drew McIntyre, Drew
like you said, they cheered on Drew. But you know how they be always, why don't you cheering the heel? But it don't matter. That's the organic feel of pro wrestling.
It don't matter, bro.
It don't matter. It's showing you who the crowd wants.
Mm-hmm. And you did good. You know, you made a good decision. Let the fans praise the wrestler, and in a way, they're giving you approval.
Right. They silencing the people, and you ain't getting the full effect of it.
We approve of this, guys. We are cheering for the person you made WWE champion. You made the good decision, and we're giving this guy praise for it.
Exactly. That's it.
And we want to control that narrative. That it's just.
But it's to me it's a micromanaging thing.
Yeah.
It's like why? It's like why you gotta micromanage it? Just let it be what it's gonna be.
Yep.
Let it be what it's gonna be, man. Let it be what it's gonna be. If the people gonna cheer him and he gonna talk crazy to the people, you never know what that'll turn into.
Yep.
You know, because he's feeding off the people while he's shooting his promo. Okay, they cheering me. Okay. And you never know how it can go. Because then that's where he comes somewhere within the middle. Meaning he ain't necessarily a heel and he ain't necessarily a baby face. That's when he sit organically in the middle. Because some things he does, we cheer for him. Because like you said, we like him. Stone Cold wasn't doing everything right, everything cookie cutter.
Right.
When The Rock be talking about people, he ain't being too nice when he be going in on people.
Right.
You know, when Ric Flair was talking a whole lot of smack, we was cheering Flair.
Elbow in his jacket.
Yeah. This is crazy man doing. You know? You think about with the submission match at WrestleMania, I believe 13 between Stone Cold and Bret Hart. Bret Hart walked in as a babyface getting cheered. Stone Cold walked in as a heel getting booed, and somewhere within the match it switched.
Right.
And then Bret was getting booed, and then Austin was getting cheered. But it turned into something beautiful. It was organic. Just leave it alone. Let it just be organic. You know? It's about as rough as how they did Hook in AEW.
Ooh.
Hook was getting over organic, correct?
I remember that. I do. Mm-hmm.
His debut was beautiful. Everybody was loving him. Everybody was talking about him online. He wasn't doing nothing crazy. He didn't even get on the top rope. He didn't pull out no table. He didn't pull out no chair. He didn't slam nobody into the announce table. But the moves that he was doing in the ring and his style and his look, it caught everybody's attention.
Facts.
You know, but they just couldn't leave it alone and let the crowd just organically just build with him. Just leave him alone. He could have just played what he was doing for a year to 6 months. Leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch it. You ain't got to. You know, you don't go outside in your plant pot and keep digging the plants up and making sure the root's still there. You know, you just leave it alone. So I think they need to just leave Drew alone. Leave the sound alone.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. We kind of did this in reverse.
As always, we start off with the good.
We're going to look at some of the things from Raw as well.
Okay.
About 6 days ago, but here we go.
The presentation of the women's tag titles. A Raw opened up with the new women's tag team champions Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, and the segment quickly turned chaotic after numerous tag teams stacked a claim for the #1 contendership. Now, the fact that WWE has so many women's tag teams over at the same time is worth noting, as this was a division and a title that was struggling, and there were even calls for fans to retire the titles indefinitely. And now there are calls from fans to see the titles defended in the Elimination Chamber, and it'll be interesting to see if WWE follows this up. The show also featured a #1 contendership match that was won by the Judgment Day, and the two teams will now collide at Saturday night's main event next weekend. Number 2, Evans is a star. Javon Evans had another impressive showing on Raw in a match versus Bravo. Evans has all the tools to be a top star in the company, and WWE so far are getting his in-ring presentation spot on. Oh, and we love Michael Cole dropping that line of, "I think El Grande has some family in Germany." You're not slick, Michael Cole. Number 3, Balor.
Garbage. Garbage.
Yes.
All right, so the women's tag titles situation, I think they're overdoing it because there's no competitors for the main championships anymore, and they kind of got to pluck people from their tag team, kind of like they're doing with Raquel, which I hope that she actually beats Stephanie Vakura.
Yes. Because she'd have had 2 outstanding weeks.
Yeah. But these teams have been together since War Games, where everybody kind of had to click together, just for the sake of War Games. But now it's kind of extended until the next year, which we're in now, and both shows is like it's kind of like this with people clicking up, and it's cool. But we need a women's division for their mid card and their main championships.
Yes, I agree.
That's it.
We do need a women's division because it's suffering right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the hottest thing with the women right now was Becky.
Right.
It's Becky winning back the Intercontinental Championship, and then you got Jane Cargill, I guess, on Smackdown, but I don't know what she's doing.
She holding the hostage. She holding the title hostage just so she can face Bianca at WrestleMania. That's what it is. You didn't think about that?
I didn't think about that. But that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah. I can see that. Sadly, but Bianca gonna run circles around her though.
No doubt.
It's gonna be a tough match.
Yeah, we don't need to see her and Michin for the 8th time. Even though I love Mia Yim, man, like NXT, anybody from NXT Black and Gold, man, if they did anything significant, and they was over, like my heart is with them, like for forever.
Yeah.
So Mia Yim is one of those people, man. But the way they treat her, she's like kind of like a hardcore girl, but they don't have like a women's hardcore title, and she could definitely be a mid-card champion. But I would say the person that she's associated with and clicked up with the most is B-Fab, but then they both kind of job out the people.
Yeah, they ain't, because like I said, they ain't doing nothing with them.
Yep.
They just there to make other talent look better, I guess you would say.
They job out, man. But to Charlotte and to Jade.
Yeah.
That's all they're being used for.
Yeah. To make them look good. Right. Because Jade ain't had a match in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, she ain't had a match in a couple of weeks. Which is crazy. As a champion, you think you'll be in a tag match or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess like you said, they just want to hold the title hostage until Bianca come back.
Basically.
Yeah.
Let's check out this Finn Balor.
Face turn incoming. WWE has once again teased a Finn Balor face turn. Balor was seen backstage playing WWE 2K and delivering an ass whooping to Cody Rhodes, and he was called out by both Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Balor would then interrupt CM Punk, and also notably, Cody Rhodes got heavily booed when Punk dropped his name. Something that was probably a surprise to Punk himself, as look at his reaction. But it was confirmed that Balor vs Punk is set for next week's Raw in Belfast. This is a huge attraction, and is a PLE-worthy matchup for the Red Brand. I mean, is it over for Cody Rhodes, though? Number 4, Bron Breakker is suspended. In one of the most effective segments in recent memory, Bron Breakker was suspended indefinitely after putting his hands on Raw GM Adam Pearce. This actually worked extremely well, and WWE has thrown a spanner in the works, as Paul Heyman has rightfully pointed out that Pearce placed his hands on Breakker first. This now opens the door for Breakker to potentially return at the end of the month for the Royal Rumble, or potentially even be drafted to the Smackdown brand. Whatever the case, Bron Breakker was over in a massive way. He got some astronomical pops for those spears, and Gunther cheats. A Raw was main evented by Gunther vs AJ Styles in a first time ever encounter. The match was excellent as expected, and a huge twist in the match saw Gunther actually tap out to AJ Styles, but the referee didn't actually see the tap out. Gunther would then take advantage with a low blow to win the match to close out Raw. It appeared that this is a story that is heading all the way to WrestleMania, and a submission match virtually writes itself. But that was a good what about the bad as loaded cards. The WWE stacking their TV shows.
Whoa, let's go back. I had a little interruption there. So yeah, we look back at the segment with Finn. So Finn Balor. I wouldn't
Justin Punk.
Yeah, would you say it was a face turn, or what do you think?
It was flat.
It was flat.
It was flat, and then sadly, it was flat not because it was Finn Balor, but it was flat because they ain't did nothing with Finn Balor to make me believe that Finn Balor even has a chance of beating Punk.
Right.
And if you don't think that the competitor even has a chance of beating the champion, it's like, guess we'll watch the match, but you pretty much already know the outcome.
It's just
nothing with Balor.
It's just because they overseas, man, and I think gonna be in Ireland next week.
Oh, that's why.
That's all it is. It's like, man, y'all be doing stuff just because like y'all happen to be somewhere, or it's just
like I was telling you, like they did last year. It's just for the hype. It's just for the hype. It has nothing to do to push anything forward or to pay anything off. It's just to build around a hype. WWE at this point have learned, keyword, how to sell hype.
Mm-hmm.
They are spectacular and fantastic at selling hype.
Yeah, for the moment, in the moment.
Yep.
Because after Finn lose, he's gonna be back in Judgment Day playing 2K. Seriously, like that's what it's gonna be. And then they're gonna get on his head, and then Dom, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Dom gonna come back,
right?
And then they're gonna tease another breakup, and then Liv gonna say something. Hey guys, we're a team. Let's get back on it.
Yeah,
go on for another year of the same crap. Judgment Day.
It ain't doing nothing, man, for nobody.
Nobody. Like you say, it ain't doing nothing for nobody.
Nobody, man. No, it ain't helping nobody. To me, the only one that's getting the rub in this whole thing is Liv.
Because she the star of the group.
She's the star of the group. She's the only one that stands out in the group. She's the only one that I remember after the segment that was in the group. That's it.
The former Universal and World wasn't Finn a world champion too?
No, he was a man. He was out there. He was a Universal.
Yeah, the first ever Universal champion is.
Yeah, he was a Universal champion, man.
Now he ain't got his tag team partner. He don't know what to do, man.
Yeah.
And Dom gone. Y'all finna play the game.
Come on now, he chilling. He chilling. My man gone. I'm just hanging on out, bro. Yeah. I'm just gonna hang out and do nothing.
Yeah.
And that's like you said, and that's pretty much what it's been.
But yeah, that segment with Brian, it was pretty cool how, like you said, like right here. look. Your boy be that's Adam Pearce the whole show, man.
He about to pop a blood vessel.
Baby.
Oh.
And then right here, I think that's where Adam Pearce had first came out. And then they did a spear. Because behind each other's back, they was doing moves, behind Adam Pearce's back or whatever. I thought that was all right, but
yeah, they got him involved. He can tell a story though. He
Paul Heyman said, "You did it. You hit him first." You know, he provoked him, and
he provoked him. Oh, so they probably use that to get him back reinstated. Because he gonna be in the Rumble.
No doubt.
You can't have him not in the Rumble now. Hold on. You didn't have him in the John Cena tournament. And yes, to get back what we were saying earlier in the podcast, Rey Mysterio was not on the bracket for the John Cena tournament.
He was not. I didn't think he was.
Damn shame. I feel like Farouk. Damn.
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up the show in a little bit. I just want to cover one more thing, man, with this whole the main event of Raw. So right here, we had AJ Styles putting Gunther in the calf crusher, right?
Right.
And then, you know, he ended up tapping out on the side.
Yeah.
As you can see where his hand is. So people was flipping out and tripping, bro, saying, "Oh, Gunther tap out." Don't people see, TJ? Don't people see or understand that was on purpose?
Yeah, that he had his hand wrapped around AJ. Yeah, when you look back at it, you can see it. But I think within the moment, I know I was kind of like, "Hold on a minute, what the fuck just happened?" Because it was very awkward. And then the way AJ Styles stood up and got to looking around like he was confused. And then Gunther kind of slid up against the rope. And as the ref went over there, and AJ told the ref, and then when he turned around, you know, he caught him slipping.
No, but what I'm saying is people were complaining because Gunther, he tapped, but because he tapped out John Cena, but they saying that he ended up tapping out AJ Styles when Gunther tapped out. He didn't tap out to the move. Right, it was a heel tactic.
Right.
So he could tap on AJ because you don't see people tapping on people. They tap the mat when they really, done.
Yeah.
So he tapped AJ to confuse him.
Right.
To say that he tapped out, but the ref didn't see it.
The ref didn't see it. You know the rule. The ref
that was smart on Gunther's part. That was like you said, a heel tactic on his part to confuse AJ. Right?
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's a
so
heel
what
tactic.
What are we saying about Gunther tapping out like he actually lost like that? No, it was smart as hell.
He did that for one reason, to get AJ Styles up off of him.
Right.
AJ Styles gonna look confused and tell the ref, and then once he turn around, the ref ain't looking. He going for the low blow. He got to get that heat.
And he power bombed him 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Now
so
the finish was flat.
For me Monday.
Yeah, the finish was flat, but
it was flat because, like you said, I don't think everybody knew what was going on. Like,
right?
Hold on a minute, it was confusing because it did like when I was texting you and Terrell, it did look awkward. It was very awkward looking.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily think it went off his plan because it looked very awkward.
Very.
It looked very awkward. But when you run it back and look at it, like, oh, okay, that's a heel tactic. I see what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
To better understand it. But yeah, he got a standing boovation.
Standing boovation. Yeah.
He got a standing boovation for me.
Yeah. Well, man, the people, my family is giving me the signal that it's about time to go ahead and end the screen, wrap it on up. So people who've been watching, and if you still watch at this point, we love and we appreciate y'all. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, comment. You know, we want to interact with you guys and see who actually paying attention and watching. And till next time, I'll holler at you, TJ.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro.
All right.
We've been waiting for this for so long.
The whole pandemic thing was happening. They was, in the little performance center. That WrestleMania. That was the only match I got into that whole WrestleMania.
Charlotte comes back, wins the Rumble, and there's a problem. Only because she's Charlotte Flair.
It's Big Dave with Terrell and TJ talking wrestling, giving real hot takes. The best wrestling talk in St. Louis. Welcome to the Is This Thing on Pro Wrestling Podcast.